Question number 12. Mr. Y has invested in three mutual funds as per the following details. Okay. So mutual funds are X, Y, and Z. And what are the details? Amount of investment, NAV at the time of purchase, dividend received up to 31/3/2018, NAV as on 31/3/2018, and effective yield per annum as on 31/3/2018. Okay. Assume 1 year is 365 days. Mr. Y has misplaced documents of his investment. Help him finding the date of his original investment after ascertaining the following. Okay, so all this we should find. Okay, first, number of units in each scheme, then total NAV, then total yield, then number of days investment is held. Okay, okay. So in the previous problem, we have seen that we need to find out effective yield on per annum basis. Now this is given and we need to find number of days of investment. Okay, so let us start solving it. Question number 12 and first bit, computation of number of units in each scheme, right? Particulars, MFX, MFY, MFZ. Okay, here it is working. Serial number, right? Now what is given? Amount of investment and NAV at time of purchase. Investment amount, this is given. NAV at the time of purchase. Okay, this is also given. Now what are the values? 2 lakh, 4 lakh, 2 lakh, 2 lakh, 4 lakh, 2 lakh, and NAV 10.3, 10.1, 10 rupees 10. Okay, next. So investment amount by NAV at the time of purchase will give us number of units purchased, right? Number of units in each scheme. Okay, so number of units, that is A divided by B. 2 lakh by 10.3. 2 lakh by 10.3. It is 19417 approx. 19417. Next, 4 lakh by 10, 10.1. 4 lakh by 10.1. It is 39604 approx. 39604. Next, 2 lakh by 10, that is 20,000. Okay, so this is how we find out number of units in each scheme. Okay, so first bit is done. Next, total NAV. Okay, so total NAV is equal to number of units into closing NAV. Okay, so for any mutual fund, total NAV is number of units into closing NAV. So computation of total NAV. Again, serial number, particulars, working, MFX, MFY MFZ. Okay. A, number of units, it is C, first bit. Okay. Values are 19417, 39604, and 20,000. Okay. Next, V, closing NAV. That is NAV as on 31/3/2018. 10.25, 10, 10.2. NAV as on 31/3/2018. Given 10.25, 10, and 10.2. Okay. Now, total NAV. This is nothing but number of units into NAV as on 31/3/2018. So 19417 into 10.25, that is 199024. 199024. Okay. Next, 39604 into 10 is 396040. Okay. Next, 20,000 into 10.2 is 204,000. 204,000. Okay. Also, what is the total here? So it is 199024 plus 396040 plus 204,000. That is 799064. Okay. So this is total NAV, right? Next, what is asked? Next, we need to find out total yield. Okay. So what is yield? Yield is nothing but return. Okay. So what is return formula? It is nothing but closing value minus investment plus distributions, right? And if we have to find out return in percentage, that is yield percentage, then it is this total, that is yield by investment, right? So question number 12, third bit, computation of total yield. Serial number, particulars, working, MFX, MFY, and MFZ. Okay. So do we have closing value? That is nothing but total NAV computed in bit number 2, right? So total NAV, C bit number 2. What are the values? 199024, 199024 in rupees, 396040, 396040, 204,000, 204,000. Also, we'll find the total, because we want total yield, right, of his portfolio. So adding all this, we get 799064. 799064. Okay. What is the investment that is already given? It is 2 lakh, 4 lakh, 2 lakh. 2 lakh, and the total will be 2 plus 4 plus 2, that is 8 lakh. Okay. Next, distributions. Here in this case it is dividends, right? Dividends. This is also given. How much? It is 6,000 nil 5,000 rupees. 6,000 nil rupees 5,000. That is rupees 11,000. Right? Now, what is yield? It is total NAV minus investment plus dividends. That is A minus B plus C. A minus B plus C. Right? So it will be 199,024 minus 2 lakh plus 6,000. That is 5024. Next, it is 396,040 minus 4 lakh. That is, there's no dividend, so I have not taken into consideration. Minus 3960. Minus rupees 3960. Okay. Next, 204,000 minus 2 lakh plus 5,000. It is plus 9,000. Okay. What is the total? It is 799,064 minus 8 lakh plus 11,000. That is 10,064. 64. So we found out the yield in each mutual fund and also the total yield. Now we will calculate the yield percentage. That is nothing but yield by investment, right? So it is 5024 by 2 lakh, right? That is 2.512%. Okay. Next, minus 3960 by 4 lakh, minus 0.99%. Then 9,000 by 2 lakh, that is 4.5%. And it is 10064 by 8 lakh. This is for the total yield. Okay. So it is 1.258%. 1.258%. Okay. So this is the total yield. Therefore, total yield is 1.258%. Right? Okay. Next bit. Number of days investment held. Okay. We'll calculate this. So So what should we find out now? It is holding period, right? And also what details are given? Effective yield per annum is given, that is annualized return, right? And we found out the yield percentage, that is holding period return percentage, right? So in one of our previous questions we have seen that annualized return is equal to holding period return into 365 by holding period, right? So if I want to find out this holding period, then I'll bring this here and I'll bring this down here, right? Therefore, holding period is equal to holding period return into 365 divided by annualized return, right? So this is how we will find out holding period. Okay, now computation of number of days the investment is held. Serial number, particulars, working, MFX, MFY, MFZ, right? So it is A. It is holding period return. In this question, it is yield percentage. C, third bit. It is 2.512% minus 0.99% and 4.5%, right? Next, effective annual return or effective yield per annum. Effective yield per annum. This is given 9.66 minus 11.66, 24.15. 9.66 minus 11.66, 24.15%. Right. Now, number of days investment is held. It is holding period return into 365 by annualized return. That is yield into 365 by effective yield per annum. Okay. So let us calculate. For x it will be 0.02512 into 365 by 0.0966. So it is 94.9, that is 95 days. Okay. Next, minus 0.99% into 365 by minus 11.66%. That is 31 days. Next, 4.5% into 365 by 24.15%. That is 68 days. So this is fourth bit. So we have closing date and we have holding period, right? So when we subtract closing date minus holding period, we get date of investment, right? Ideally, there should be an adjustment made. We need to add plus one here. But first, we'll do this and then we will see if this is working or not. Question number 12. Computation of date of investment. Serial number, particulars, working, MF, X, MF, Y, MF, Z. Okay, A. So what is closing date? 31 3 2018. Closing date given 31 3 2018 everywhere. Right? Next. What is holding period? That is number of days investment is held. See fourth bit. 95 31 68. 95 31 68. Now we'll find out date of investment. Date of investment. So it should be A minus B. Ideally it should be A minus B plus 1, but we will see now. Okay. So now back working. How many days are there in March? It is 31. March is 31. Then Feb is 28. Then Jan is 31. So together we get 31 plus 28 plus 31 is 90. Right? So but here it is 95. So we'll reduce 5 more days. So December we will reduce 5 more days. Okay? So it is 95. Right? So this should be December, and from 31 if you are reducing 5 more days, then it will be December 26, right? So now if you have to calculate how many days are there between December 26 and March 31, it should come to 95, right? We'll check whether it is correct or not. So from December 26 to December 31, we also have to include December 26, right? That is the reason. It will be from 25 to 31, that is 6 days, right? Restore it will be 31, 28, 31. So here there's a discrepancy, right? So I'm getting 6 days if I put 26. So if I put 27, it will be 5 days, right? So that is the reason it should ideally be closing date minus number of days of investment plus 1. Okay. So this is December 28. Similarly, it is only 31 days, right? So March we have 31, right? So it will be Feb 28 plus 1, that is March 1. March 1, right? We have March 31. So 31 minus 31, it will be 0. So it will be Feb 28 plus 1 is March 1. It is 2017. It is 2018. Next. Here it is 68 days. So March 31, then Feb 28. Total it is 59 days. Then I require 9 more days in Jan. Right? So ideally it will be 31 minus 9, 22. That is Jan 22. Again plus 1. So Jan 23. Jan 23, 2018. So this is the solution.